Good afternoon. It is May the 3rd, 2023, coming to you from a private island here in Belize. Anyhow, I've showed you a couple videos before of this one is beware of falling coconut. Look at the little guy sitting right here. We're going to come up close to him before we explore. Look, that's what happens. How about if a coconut hits you in the head? Well, I was on Hawaii 2 months ago, and they said that they take all of the coconuts off the trees because that actually happened to a tourist. And they said that tourist sued and owned a lot of the island. So they at least tell you there's a sign there, and they're keeping the coconuts up there. Now, I showed you another video, which I'll be at tomorrow, I believe, in Cozumel, Mexico, and they have all their coconuts up in the trees, and they have no sign. They have no little guy right there getting ready to take the hit with the coconut. But anyhow, let me show you this little island. It's about 40-minute boat ride from the cruise port. And it's, when I say a little island, I'm gonna say it's 2 football fields long. And it's maybe, I don't know, maybe 75 yards wide. So anyhow, this is the island. They got a concession stand. Obviously they have to run things on propane, I would guess, because there's no chance there's electricity out here. So anyhow, so here's the whole part of the island. So I'm gonna get ready to do some snorkeling. And so I'll have that on my GoPro, just showing you a little bit of the island. There is nobody else out here on this island except the excursion tour. And once again, we got a lot of wind. You know, caution, slippery steps. Children must be accompanied by an adult. So they say that's an unbelievable reefs out here. And then after this, we're going to take a boat ride to another island, if you will. So I'm going to kind of come up here and sit down here for a second and see what we got. Put my feet in the water. And anyhow, we got some beautiful reefs. You can see the coloration, the dark coloration of the water right there. But this is as far one side as you can go. And then we will see, let's see here, if I can slip down here safely. Okay. And we're going to sit down here. How far we can walk out here and see what we see. So, okay, let's go back out here. Let's get back on dry land. So this is one end of the island. That was the catamaran right there that we came in on. 2 stories. Holds 150 people. Looks like a nest right there for some kind of bird. We got people getting ready to go snorkeling. It's really windy out here. It's overcast. Odds are it's gonna rain. But let's just make the best of it now. I'm gonna walk this way here so you can get a full picture of this little tiny island. So this side is where it's deeper. You already have people out there snorkeling. So we're coming back now to, she's telling you to get prepared to snorkel, guys. So I'm coming to the end of the island. So you got a bay runner, and then you have the big catamaran. And let's go back and make sure we got what we got here. The other thing I found is that the age here on the Princess cruises now are a lot different than they used to be. I've said this before. Princess cruises used to be average age of 110. There's a giant stingray right here. Look at a picture of that real quick. Look at this bad boy. And this is not planned. I want to pet, I want to pet a stingray. But anyhow, here we go. Look at that big thing. Playing with stingrays isn't probably my... You know the story about Steve Irwin and stingrays, right? Okay. Didn't turn out too well for him. He had a tough time, Steve Irwin, with the stingray.
He feels like soft. Like it's not slimy. Like coffee.
So anyhow, this is the island here.
We actually sent them earlier.
Did you?
I think that's a stingray trainer. Kind of like Dr. Dolittle. So there's the rest of the island here. Like I said, let's see what else we have here. I'm gonna stop it here. You guys get the gist. Do not enter storage. That's a big propane tank over there. We just talked about that it had to be propane. Well, propane it is. So this propane right here does the whole island. It's probably about 80 some degrees here today. Overcast, haze. That means better put on a lot of sunscreen because you can really get burned in the haze. So do not enter storage. Authorized personnel only. And so that's where they have, I would say, there's the propane tank right there. That pretty much does any electricity. So anyhow, that's all for now. Till then, subscribe to my channel. You all have a really good day.